From the Orleans, we're here for the title matches of today's JBT tournament. In the Wildcat division, it's Josh Franz and Erica Pursell, as everything has come up U of A this weekend. Day after the football and the basketball teams each get miracle wins, we got two U of A bowlers bowling for the handicap title. Josh Franz is the top seed, qualified first at plus 222 today. He is getting 6 pins of handicap against Erica Pursell, each of them making their first career title matches. Erica with the longer career than Josh, so glad to see her busting through for the title opportunity here. Qualified second at plus 194 and got by the always tough Brendan Lindsay in the semifinal to get here. We're picking things up here in the 6th frame, and Erica's probably glad we did, because that was by far her best shot of the title game here. She's trailing by 48 scratch and then giving another 6 on top of that, so she needs to do a lot more of what she just did to crawl back into this match. It's a cat fight, Tristan. Oh, you're Wildcats also? Yes, I did not realize that. It's just full of Wildcats here. I had no idea. What color is your football field? I had no idea. I saw that Eastern Washington field for the first time ever yesterday. It's just bright red field.
Actually, I've never been to a Central football game.
Oh, wow. There you go. And Erica?
Too busy studying or bowling?
Yes, too busy. In Chem Lab or whatever's next for you. And Erica does come up with a perfect double right there, and you just never know in these handicap matches. They can flip-flop in an awful big hurry. When Josh has found a pattern that he's liked, he's killed him, but he's just at that level when he found a pattern he doesn't like, he's really struggled, and that can sort of be backwardsly advantageous in handicap. Is, you know, if you're legitimately going minus 200 when you struggle, you get the pins back. And all of a sudden, this match is flipped around once we started turning the camera on here. Double versus washout.
Yeah, don't send it right.
I don't think that's what he's talking about. Well, let's see if Franz can convert this. Right, the ball to the left with the 1, drive the 1 over into the 10. If he does, it'll be a big momentum boost for him. If he doesn't, it's another momentum boost for Pursell. He's got a chance. Oh yeah, how about that? With the fist pump of joy, converts the washout, much to the delight of his U of A teammates over to the left and one random Sun Devil. Hold him over there. They and many other folks will be competing in a big college tournament here the next couple of days, so pretty good warm-up for everybody. Thanks as always to the crew here at Orleans for having us. Big day today. 92 bowlers started. Down to the final 2 in each. Franz now in the 8th frame, spare working. Oh man, light again. We saw this yesterday in the late frames in both divisions. A little bit of I don't want it, you take it. 210, obviously much tougher than the washout. It's got to get just the edge of the 2 and drive it over into the 210. I think we'll get a much more aggressive fist pump if he finds a way to make this as well. I love cursive Z's. There's nothing Z-like about a script Z, especially embroidered ones. That one's not going to get enough of the 2, or too much of the 2 rather, and it is that open frame, and 151 through 8th is within shouting distance of Miss Pursell.
I think one thing you don't like is having to learn them as a 3rd grader.
Oh, I hated those. The Z's would turn into G's, and zigzag was a nightmare. Oh, well, it mix. Came in just a pinch light, but good news to only leave the 2 pin in there. That could have been 2-8-10 or anything there. If she spares it up, she will trail by 22 plus the 6 handicap and be within shouting distance, but starting to run out of frames here. This is the 8th. Meanwhile, over in the lefty division, we have Derek Acuff versus, oh, did I say scratch division? I beg your pardon. Jacob and Derek are going to be going at it. We'll catch up to that match after this one's over. Got a hook. Woo! Shove that ball over towards the 2 pin and convert it. Just trying to get Erica to smile. Keep him relaxed in the title matches.
That was tough to make John smile.
Yeah, I successfully got John Jordan to smile multiple times today. Did you vent on Facebook today yet? Not yet? Okay. All right. JBT is tough. It's tough on the streets of the tour. Don't give away these titles. You don't get this opportunity very often, especially in handicap. That's a nice ball. Yeah, all right. Boy, I bet Erica wishes she had that first half of the game back. She's been great in the second half here. And the pressure's squarely back on Franz, even though he's in the lead. He can't afford to open again here. Well, he can't afford, but it would be a really bad idea.
He already paid for his entry.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, he can afford to kick the ball return if he wants. We sure hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't choose that path of attack. Well, pretty good shot right there. Light hit, leaves a 7. With those kids that just have that mega rotation that Josh does at that little bit slower ball speed, you're just watching the ball go down the lane like, right. Well, that's why he's here as the top seed. But now he's, oh, look out! That was left off his hand.
Hey, come on.
Facial reaction tells the story here, and now Pursell trails by only 11 plus the 6, but we'll have that strike working in her 10th frame. And Franz has to finish first here, and from a commanding lead, we are now down to nervous time here in the 10th frame. Newsflash, Jacob Butler struck. Jacob, we'll talk about it more in their video, but man, what is he doing that nobody else on tour is winning? Right now, here's Franz in the 10th. Left. Well, that could have been anything. That's the best possible result from there. Just about to only leave the 5. But when you're shooting mandatory spares in the 10th frame of the title match, 5 pins suddenly get a lot smaller and a lot further away. Plus, there's a giant alligator stepping on the 5 pin directly above it. And that never makes life easier. Why isn't Crawfish holding the alligator's tail?
Fair.
All right, nice job with the 5 pin.
After that shot, the alligator doesn't look as scary.
No, not at all. The Crawfish looks thrilled about the conversion. Look how happy that Crawfish is. I don't know what the deal is there. Bert and Ernie situation going on. All right, fill ball's important here. So you don't know what kind of count scenarios could come into play here. If he fills it up for 180, Erica, I think, would need 27 to win. We'll recount once we get there. Alright, the 8 count gives him 178 scratch, plus the 6 pins he's getting for 184. To win her first career JBT title, Erica Pursell needs to go double 6. Well, if you told her around frame 5 that she'd have a chance, she would gladly take it. But she's got to strike twice here and then fill 6 for the win. Anything less, Josh wins his first title. Gotta get up. Doesn't get there, and Josh Franz is a JBT champion. Jeez. Randy, does that negate the Indianapolis trip right there?
No comment.
No comment for Randy.
No comment.
What he was just saying was that they'd let him on the team that goes to Indy if he got the win. And he got the win, a nice match by 2 Wildcats, but it's Josh Franz winning JBT title number 1. Congrats to Josh. We'll be back with Scratch Division action right after this.